And welcome back to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben, and this is me talking about the two end credit scenes for Spider-Man No Way Home. So if you hear it accidentally and you're like, whoops, I don't need to know about this, you haven't watched the film yet, or you don't care and you really want to know all the spoilers, then welcome. Let's jump into it. Of the first two, you don't have to have seen Venom 2. At the end of Venom 2, you see Venom pulled into another universe. And we kind of guessed it was the Tom Holland one. It kind of makes sense because that's where the Avengers are. And that's where this one connects. We see him in a bar, and the barman is trying to explain to him how there are all of these heroes. And he's just not getting it. He's also very drunk, and we have Venom talking, the symbiote talking. And then obviously, as a repercussion of the spell being done, all the Spider-Man affiliates are sent back, which includes Venom, which made me upset. I was like, what? After just having him here in this universe, it's kind of what we wanted to see there, joining that up. However, we have a little bit of symbiote that's left behind, which begs the question, how did the symbiote kind of evade a little bit of it, evade the spell? Why didn't the spell take all of it and allow that little bit symbiote to stay? Was it that because it's an alien in nature, it can somehow evade it? Also, I thought Venom was now in control completely of himself. What made him allow that bit of his symbiote self to stay? Maybe he's kind of aware and wants to experience this world and meet this Peter Parker, because that's what they said. They wanted to go and meet him and talk to him. So will this end up being Peter Parker becoming, the Venom, or someone else? Again, following those storylines we've seen before, becoming Venom. It's an interesting story. Let me know your thoughts on that first end credit scene. And then the second one, I was surprised at how long it was. It was basically a full-length clip of Doctor Strange, or trailer. I know we've seen a couple of those images from the bit that's at the end credit scene, but for the most part, what you see, I feel like, is fresh content, and it was brilliant to see because we get to see Doctor Strange interact with Wanda. He says they need help. They need her help specifically, and you're wondering why, because I always thought that she had turned bad from the previous trailers where you see her with her power, and I guess that will happen at some point. What we find out in this particular trailer is that the big bad is actually another version from the multiverse of Doctor Strange himself, which reminds me of the What If episode from Doctor Strange. It feels like they're following that same story. It's immediately while I was watching that trailer, that new clip, I was like, we've seen this before, right? I've seen this in What If. I hope that there's going to be some different things. That episode was excellent. I really enjoyed it, but I hope it's going to be somewhat different. Wanda's there for starters. But yeah, that's what it reminded me of. Let me know what you found in that clip. Where do you think it's going? Do you think it's going to much follow the storyline of what happened in that episode of What If? Or do you think it's going to be very similar? Thanks so much for watching this, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.